Thank you so much for coming out. Welcome to Manassas Park's first State of the Park address. Thank you. I'm Alana Mensing, and I have the honor of serving as your mayor. I look forward to taking this time to walk you through the state of our city. We have accomplished so much over the past year, and I'm excited to be able to share the state of the park with you all. I would first like to recognize the members of the governing body. We truly work as a team, and without them, none of this would be possible. I would like to take a minute to point out some in attendance today. We have Vice Mayor Darrell Moore and Council Member Yessi Amaya. Manassas Park became a town in 1957, and in pursuit of more control over its growth and development, incorporated as an independent city in 1975. As the youngest city in the Commonwealth, Manassas Park celebrated its 50th year of cityhood in 2025. Today, we continue the work that makes this community thrive. We focus on our mission, which is a city that remains safe, family-oriented, and business-friendly. It is the sense of community we have and the place-making activities we offer that make the city of Manassas Park unique. We may be smaller than some of our neighbors, but this past year we have been at the forefront of producing events and activities that draw visitors from around the region. This includes our Saturday Farmers Market, which hosted almost 500 attendees per event, with the highest attendance reaching almost 750. Our Farmers Market was named by Virginia Living Magazine's Best of 2025 and acknowledged by Governor Glenn Youngkin as one of the best in all of Northern Virginia. Park Central was buzzing with an average of 400 attendees at our monthly Last Friday events. These run from April to October, and past themes have included the Tiki House, La Parranda, and Derby Days. In May, we paused and took time to reflect on those who served and gave the greatest sacrifice through our Memorial Day flag ceremony. This led to our city's Juneteenth celebration, which honors African American freedom, culture, and the ongoing fight for equality. We then entered the second half of the year in July by marking our 50th anniversary with a flag-raising ceremony. Manassas Park celebrated Independence Day in grand style, drawing almost 5,000 people to Signal Hill Park. On July 5th, Signal Hill Park is one of the beautiful parks in our city, and that day it offered the opportunity for residents and visitors to celebrate while enjoying fireworks, open space, music, and food trucks. We are invested in our community, which includes our exciting Latino Festival, led by Councilmember Amaya. This year's event drew over 3,400 attendees. Our Fire and Fiddle Festival was another great event highlighting our 50th anniversary celebration with almost 1,100 in attendance. As we transitioned into cooler weather, Halloween offered 800 community members at Park Central Plaza a day of fun, including a puppet show, musical activities, an aerial performance, and a pumpkin carving contest. This year ended with almost 1,000 people visiting downtown for our holiday spectacular. We set a high standard with over 50 vendors in our Young Entrepreneurs Market and dozens of other local vendors and food trucks supporting a packed plaza featuring Santa and Mrs. Claus. The Department of Social Services serves the community through various programs and initiatives and takes the time to advocate and raise awareness. This includes the annual Pinwheel Garden, highlighting child abuse awareness in April. We were fortunate to participate in National Adoption Day in September, where we celebrated the adoption of 3 Manassas Park children. Another high priority item for the city is affordable housing. Through our local program, 2 affordable dwelling units were sold at the Village of Manassas Park. A big thank you to Vice Mayor Darrell Moore for inspiring this program. The social services team concluded this year with seniors at the Park Place Center, joining them for a holiday party in December. As you can see through our events, programs, and engagement, we are about growing and transforming our community into a destination of choice and served almost 4,000 guests that walked through the lobby doors of Manassas Park Department of Social Services. The city is growing, and with this strategic growth, businesses are choosing Manassas Park as a destination and as their home. This has led to the establishment of both small and large businesses in Manassas Park, adding over 15,000 square feet of restaurant space and the creation of approximately 80 jobs. Yoder's Dutch Delights opened in February, and the owner said they are grateful and excited to be a part of the city development and community. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater, which opened its doors in July, offers a family-friendly casual dining steakhouse, providing good, old-fashioned friendly service while serving high-quality food. Nash and Smashed opened in August and invites everyone in the city to come and enjoy their food and show their support. They have stated that the city's kindness has meant a lot, and they look forward to continuing to work together with the city. La Comar Cafe Lounge opened in October. Inspired by the rich heritage of Peruvian culture, this restaurant aims to provide space for guests to enjoy good food and good company, which makes it the perfect fit for Manassas Park. City Kebab opened in November, a family-owned and operated business featuring delicious kebabs and Afghan cuisine. And last but not least, Koki Tea held its ribbon cutting in December, and it provides happy energy, a positive social atmosphere, and an excellent tea experience. We are honored that these highlighted businesses have chosen the park to call home. Their economic impact supports the city's tax base and increases our ability to provide essential services. Safety of our residents is at the forefront of how we operate in Manassas Park. Our police, fire, and EMS teams work tirelessly every day for our residents. The quality of service provided is top tier and is reflected in the surveys we receive on the performance of both police and fire. This past year, our police department responded to over 27,000 calls for service. These included traffic stops, parking issues, alarm calls, traffic accidents, and service requests. Overall, our community is safe, which attributed to the great work of our police department. Calls for service had slightly increased, showing that the preventative nature of the work our police department is doing in the city is paying off. The Manassas Park Police Department is proud to continue its partnership with Manassas Park City Schools to provide a safe, supportive, and positive educational environment for all students. Our school resource officers not only serve as law enforcement professionals, but also as mentors, role models, and trusted resources for students, staff, and families. In addition to having great people, we are fortunate to have brought on 2 new canines to the unit, Bungie and Knox. We welcome them to the team. At the 100th Annual Virginia Chiefs of Police Conference, Officer Kreitz from the Manassas Park Police Department received the Life Saving Award. The Award for Life Saving honor recognizes officers whose action put them in harm's way while trying to save others. During a nearly hour-long standoff with a person in the middle of a severe mental health crisis, Officer Kreitz took actions that directly saved the individual's life. Officer Kreitz is commended for his professionalism, heroic actions, and a job well done. Our public safety teams are involved in supporting both national and statewide events. In September, the Manassas Park Bike Unit provided mutual aid support during the 2025 Special Olympics Dulles Plane Pole. Working alongside several partner agencies, our bike officers played a key role in ensuring the safety and security of participants, volunteers, and attendees throughout the event. The city believes in taking a proactive approach to law enforcement, and you can see that during our National Night Out Against Crime. Hosted by the police department, this event included food, a helicopter appearance, canine demonstrations, and more. 2025 had their biggest turnout yet with over 2,500 attendees. Manassas Park Fire and Emergency Management Services continue to make an impact on our community. Manassas Park Fire and Rescue responded to over 3,100 calls for service in the past year, including almost 300 service calls, 2,000 rescue and emergency service incident calls, 116 fire calls, 165 motor vehicle calls, and 165 special incident calls. The fire department also invested heavily in its facilities and training staff, collectively logging over 6,000 hours of training in 2025. In order to respond effectively, we must have the necessary resources and critical equipment. This year, Fire and Rescue put into service its brand-new engine, number 509B. The fire department tradition, we hosted a push-in ceremony during our annual open house to celebrate our new engine. We're proud of our team and excited about how this new equipment will improve services for the community. We celebrate the fire department, who also received regional and state recognitions. This includes Manassas Park Fire and Rescue staff being recognized by the Prince William Chamber of Commerce at their 39th Annual Valor Awards ceremony. Our fire crews care for our community, and this passion shows in how they give back. They participated in Keep the Park Beautiful cleanup efforts and regionally supported the Marine Corps Marathon and wreath laying at Arlington National Cemetery. We salute the administration, teachers, support staff, and parents who make Manassas Park City Schools great. We applaud the work of so many that are devoted to our Cougars' development and academic excellence. As highlighted by Dr. Saunders during her Breakfast with the Superintendent event, the vision of Manassas Park City Schools is to empower our students to become lifelong learners. We achieve this by executing the school's values, which are empower and excel, create and connect, innovate, and invest. Our 4 schools, Cougar Elementary, Manassas Park Elementary, Manassas Park Middle, and Manassas Park High School, we pride ourselves on the performance of the 3,200 pre-kindergarten through 12th grade students that improved their SOL performance from the previous academic year in reading, math, science, and history. Our graduating seniors have laid out and executed their plans for life beyond Manassas Park Public Schools. The class of 2025 received over $1.1 million in scholarships. We know our 2025 graduates will excel in their different career paths, armed with a wonderful education from our schools. Our community not only thrives through our public safety efforts in schools, but also through the investment we make in our Parks and Recreation Department. Our residents appreciate what we have to offer as it pertains to parks and recreation, and it's showing in the use of our facilities. 336,000 patrons visited the community center in FY25, an all-time high since the facility's opening in 2010. There has been a 29% year-over-year increase in membership and an all-time high in rentals. Our community is active, and that is demonstrated by the 875 athletic field rentals in 2025, a 13% increase over the previous year. Our residents want to be out and moving, and they have opportunities to do that with our 82 acres of park space. Our trails are a big hit, and the Parks Department cleared and opened almost a mile of new trail segments at Blooms Park in order to provide patrons with a continuous hiking loop. In addition to our parks and trails, we offer a robust calendar of programs and events. There have been 731 programs implemented, 515 swim lesson sessions held, and 29 special events provided, all year-over-year increases. There's been heavy investment in maintaining and renovating our parks and facilities. The city received an $18,000 in-kind donation from the Heavy Construction Contractors Association to renovate the softball field at Signal Hill Park. The department also was able to renovate and enhance the pavilion, tennis court, and water park at Signal Hill Park through the city's capital improvement program via ARPA funding. The investment in our parks department and facilities pays off. Here you can see a photo of the department's 7th grade boys basketball team who won the 2025 Travel League Championship. Congratulations to those young men for winning. We not only develop winners on the court, we also develop winners in our exciting public library. If you haven't had the opportunity to explore and enjoy our Manassas Park Public Library, I encourage you to do so. The library had 80,000 visits in 2025, showing an expanded growth in visitors. Our library continues to thrive, welcoming adults and children alike. Through our library statistics, you can see that between physical, ebook, and audio, we've had over 75,000 books in circulation by our users. The library is an active place with the use of our computers, interaction with our website, and the use of our free Wi-Fi being of great benefit to the general public. The story of the library is not only told through those who enter its doors, but also the 261 programs the library has offered, which have resulted in almost 8,500 program attendees. The library has also attracted the youngest among us, with almost 5,000 preschoolers attending over 92 preschool story times. Our library has captivated the young minds of Manassas Park, and I look forward to those young learners growing into our residents of the future. In the words of Dr. Seuss, "Oh, the places you will go." With that quote, we turn it over to transportation in the city, where in 2025, we were awarded over $500,000 in grants for active transportation and multimodal connectivity projects. We made connections to the region, completing the Manassas Park Station Garage, a $35 million multi-jurisdictional investment which offers our workforce free parking and connections to employment in surrounding areas. We completed the Connor Drive extension, which extended Connor Drive from its former western terminus to provide a connection between Euclid Avenue and Centerville Road. The roadway is now a standard city street with on-street parking and sidewalks. And we improved our pedestrian network with projects at 3 locations along Manassas Drive that include crosswalks, American with Disabilities Act compliant ramps, sidewalk extensions, and pedestrian signals. Our goal is to make our transportation network a positive experience for users. We completed our annual paving and concrete program, and with this $600,000 investment, prioritized road and sidewalk sections within the city's public right-of-way. We focus on key corridors in the city by participating in Virginia's Highway Safety Improvement Program. This program consists of systemic safety improvements along Manassas Drive, which are currently in design with a $1.2 million investment that began in 2025 and will lead to construction and another $500,000 investment in 2026. The public will see pedestrian improvements, signal improvements, and systemic safety improvements along this key corridor. Ultimately, our work in transportation places us in a better position to realize our Vision Zero action plan. Our mission is simple: 0 deaths and 0 serious injuries along our transportation network. This plan was developed in partnership with Prince William County and funded by the Federal Highway Administration's Safe Streets and Roads for All program with an almost $1 million grant award. The expansion of our pedestrian infrastructure is also growing with the Manassas Drive sidewalk extension. Currently in the preliminary engineering phase, this project will allow for sidewalk construction between Railroad Drive and Norfolk Southern's rail line. Our vision for our network is not only for today, but it goes into the future. Our Rail with Trail feasibility study has a vision to connect historic downtown Manassas and Park Central in Manassas Park. It will provide access to green spaces such as Signal Hill Park and Blooms Park, and will also provide access to the VRE station. We are growing and developing in Manassas Park, all of which has been strategically planned for the past several years in order to achieve a vision for our city to be a community and a destination of choice in the state. Manassas Park stands at a pivotal moment, poised to define its future as an inclusive, vibrant community that accommodates a range of lifestyles in new, walkable, transit-based centers, as well as traditional single-family neighborhoods. The city is engaged in a complete and significant update of the comprehensive plan. The goal is to capture the future that our residents would like to see and design actionable strategies to achieve it. We have begun the kickoff of the project, and in the next several months, we will begin gathering input from residents and other stakeholders to incorporate the wants and needs of our community into this critical planning document. We have invested and modernized our infrastructure, which includes updating the city's automated meter infrastructure system. Meter readings are now automatically transmitted and collected in a portal for easy access by residents and necessary staff. It allows for increased frequency of readings, enabling staff to identify leaks or spikes in service, saving the city and its residents money by quickly addressing issues. The installation of the smart and automatic reading infrastructure was a $1.5 million investment, and we are already seeing the benefits of the system. We have invested in property which we plan to use for future city services. The city purchased the Digital Drive building below market value, and by the time we are ready to build out, we will offset nearly 50% of the cost through an estimated $500,000 in annual lease revenue. Ultimately, the future of Manassas Park is full of promise, progress, and direction. In the next year, we plan to install wayfinding signage. The main entrances to the city will be bold, highlighting events, activities, programs, and locations that make Manassas Park a sought-after location for visitors. We are excited to continue to realize the vision of Park Central. Since the opening of Virginia's newest downtown in 2022, we have seen the City Center redevelopment district increase in activity. This includes residential uses, shopping opportunities, dining in various restaurants, and employment at City Hall and the library. This area continues to serve as an economic hub for our active community. It is important to note that City Center is not yet complete. More housing and commercial projects are in progress or proposed with an expected build-out to be complete within the next 2 to 3 years. Yesterday, we participated in the long-awaited groundbreaking ceremony for B&B Theaters. B&B will serve as our city center anchor tenant and will activate our downtown like never before, adding 8 state-of-the-art movie auditoriums, B-roll bowling, an arcade, and Sterling's restaurant to our already broad selection of dining and entertainment options. To our residents, the future of the City of Manassas Park is bright. There's a lot of activity, development, and smart growth planned for the future. I'm excited to share a sneak peek of the amazing events we have planned for '26. We're kicking things off with a Super Bowl pregame party on February 7th from 4 to 8 p.m. at Park Central Plaza. Join us as we gear up for the big game with live music by La Lily, a dynamic Spanish and English band performing crowd favorites, along with special tribute songs honoring Bad Bunny, this year's Super Bowl halftime performer. Enjoy a lively beer garden hosted by the All-American Steakhouse, delicious food trucks, and plenty of pregame fun for everyone. The event is free to attend with food and beverages available for purchase. Grab your family and friends, throw on your team colors, and come celebrate us as we kick off the Super Bowl Sunday in style. On February 28th, we're thrilled to host 2 exciting events at the Manassas Park Community Center, led by the incredible team from Salsa with Sylvia, a DMV favorite dance studio known for their fun, welcoming salsa and bachata lessons and popular speed dating events. We'll kick off the evening from 5 to 7 p.m. with Couples Salsa Night, featuring a 45-minute guided lesson, followed by open dancing so you can show off your new moves. To make it a true night out, childcare will be available during the couples event. Then, from 7 to 9 p.m., the energy continues with singles salsa and speed dating night for ages 21 and up. This event includes a 45-minute dance lesson to break the ice, followed by speed dating, a fun, interactive way to meet new people while dancing the night away. Tickets and additional details for both events are available on our website. This is a night you won't want to miss. We're excited to bring back some fan favorite programs this April, starting with Workout Wednesdays. Get ready to move with free Zumba classes led by the energetic instructors from the Manassas Park Community Centers. Classes kick off on Wednesday, April 1st, and will be held every other Wednesday through the start of October from 7 to 7:50 p.m. These outdoor classes are a fun, feel-good way to stay active, connect with the community, and enjoy the warmer months. Additionally, the award-winning Park Central Farmers Market is returning on Saturday, April 11th, and will be held every Saturday through November. This cherished community tradition brings together an incredible mix of local vendors from across the region, offering a unique variety of farm-fresh produce, handcrafted goods, baked treats, home items, and so much more. It's shopping you can feel good about, supporting local markets while filling your basket with quality, locally sourced finds. We're thrilled to welcome back many of your favorite vendors, along with new faces bringing fresh flavors and unique products to explore each week. Last, but certainly not least, we're excited to welcome back Last Fridays, one of our most popular monthly traditions. Kicking off on Friday, April 21st, Last Fridays take place at the end of each month from 6 to 9 p.m. at Park Central Plaza. Each event offers something new and exciting, from live music and outdoor movies to performances, food trucks, local vendors, and activities for the whole family. Best of all, Last Fridays are always free to attend, making them the perfect way to spend a Friday night with friends, family, and neighbors. All of these events and many more city happenings can be found on our website under the Events tab. Be sure to check back often and follow us on social media for the latest updates, announcements, and surprises throughout the year. Be sure to mark your calendars from some of our key signature events, including Juneteenth celebration, Summer Reading Kickoff, Celebration of Independence, National Night Out with the Police Department, Latino Festival, and the Light Parade. A huge thank you to the dedicated city staff who work behind the scenes to bring these events to life year after year. And thank you to our residents, businesses, and community partners for showing up and supporting our local community. There are a lot of exciting things going on in the park. We're an active city for families. We advocate, we build, we create, we sing, and we dance. We have fun. We serve, we construct, we transport, we honor, and we celebrate. We are Manassas Park. Our city is thriving, and our future is bright. On behalf of the City of Manassas Park, thank you so much for your attendance, your interest, and your support for our great city. We have several people who work for the city, department heads in the room. If you would like to stay and ask questions of them, they're happy to answer those. And we also have snacks available. Thank you so much for coming out, everyone.